celebrating its 15th year. This will be the 15th year of the New York City Tap Festival, affectionately known as Tap City. Mm-hmm. And yeah, I'm very excited. It starts on Saturday with classes for kids and teens and adults, and those classes keep going all the way through until next Friday. But then we have events starting on Monday. We have our annual copacetic boat ride on the Circle Line around Manhattan, and that's open to the public. And then on Tuesday we do our award ceremony at the Duke on 42nd Street. In fact, that's where we're going to do a lot of our performances. So we have the award ceremony followed by a production called Tap Forward, which is new voices and new interpretations for tap dance. Very exciting. And then on Thursday, a production by Sarah Petronio from Paris directed a piece called Thelonious, which is very nice. And then on Friday is our youth and adult showcase. And then on Saturday, our culminating event at Duffy Square, Times Square, is a production now in its 4th year called Tap It Out. And we have 150 tap dancers that collect together, and I conduct an a cappella piece of about 20 minutes twice on Saturday, July 11th at 2 and 3 o'clock.
That sounds incredible. Wow. How you on the 12th, what do you do? Lay down and take a nap?
On the 12th, I would like to, but I think maybe margaritas might be involved or something. But then, then we see, this is the American Tap Dance Foundation, so
Yes.
we do year-round programs. So even though this is probably the largest event that we do each year, things start moving into some other projects and everything. And then I'm actually going out of town and teaching for a little while too. So
That sounds great.
never a dull moment.
That's fantastic. So tell us about the tap. Now, I heard you also do you ever do mixed tap with other dance?
I generally focus on tap or at least percussive art forms, because tap dance was really born of a potpourri of different percussive art forms. I kind of just specialize in, I introduce some flamenco sometimes.
Oh, that's fantastic.
Katak. We have a Katak dancer
Wow.
in Tap Forward. She's actually going to open the show. So I sneak things in a little bit.
That's great.
But I really have devoted my whole life to just focusing on tap dance.
Well, that's great. Well, I just found out that Kendrick was involved with you.
Kendrick Jones.
Yes, who's one of the most incredible tap dancers I've ever seen.
Yeah, he sure is.
He really is. And Melinda Sullivan.
Linda Sullivan, yes,
who-
I've known them both since they were kids.
Fantastic. And can you talk about Melinda Sullivan is going to be in a couple of performances?
Yeah, Melinda's going to actually teach during the festival, and she's in 2 pieces. I mean, she's working with Chloe Arnold with the Syncopated Ladies, so she'll be in a piece that Chloe's bringing to the festival. Same night, Tap Forward. And then
Fantastic.
she's doing a solo called Rhythm Is My Business, which she does very well.
Is that also in the
That's
forward?
Tap Forward, yeah.
Fantastic. So people who, a lot of my readers are fans of the Seagulls and Town Hall. They do a lot of events.
Okay.
And Melinda and Kendrick performed many times in those performances.
I get it, yeah.
So people, my readers are people that love Melinda Sullivan
Well, we all
and
love
Kendrick.
Melinda, yes.
She's fantastic.
Unfortunately, Kendrick's not involved this year,
Yes.
but he is in the building. So
And well, hopefully, maybe you can get him to come by.
you never know.
If he's in the building, you never know. Maybe he can stop by and do a little number.
Right.
He could, he can choreograph things very quickly.
Yeah, yeah.
So very talented. So did he learn from your school?
Well, he was introduced to me through Gregory Hines.
Right.
So we did kind of introduce him to a lot of tap dancers, and so he ended up working with a lot of people through this organization, and so in a certain sense learned a lot from
That's
from
fantastic.
this situation. Sure.
That's great. Well, he's such a great talent.
He sure is.
So I'm sure. Is there any other people like Kendrick that are going to be performing?
Well, there are, Yeah, there are dozens of people that are performing. I've known most of these people either for years or have been introduced to them recently. But it's kind of a tap dance family. It's a community that we're all kind of aware of each other. And, you know, everyone from my mentor, Brenda Buffalino, is performing to other people that are maybe Kendrick's age that are coming up and showing some real promise
Oh, that's
as
exciting.
performers and choreographers.
That's really great. Well, people have to come and go buy tickets to all your events.
Yes,
you know?
please.
Yes, and you can find information on BroadwayShowbiz.com and also your website.
Exactly. Thank you. That's atdf.org.
Great. So thank you for doing this interview.
Listen, thank you.
Thrilled about covering all your events, and
Thank you very much.
you know, tap is a beautiful art form and not seen enough these days.
I agree.
You know, very few shows have it, except right now on the town is doing some tap,
That's very nice.
and
to,
and on the 20th century.
there's a little bit everywhere, you know.
Yes, but
Always.
but we need to have more tap in the world.
Here, here.
Thank you.
Thank you.